Hi guys, Squirrel here. Now the Italia DLC is the fourth official map DLC for Euro Truck Sim 2, adding Italy and the island of Sicily to the Euro Truck world. But what do you get for your money, and just how good is it? So far, SCS has released 3 map DLCs, going east, Scandinavia, and Vive la France. With the Italia DLC, it's branching south towards Italy and down towards the island of Sicily. Now with the recent release of 1.30 for Euro Truck Sim 2, SCS has prepared the ground. It's reworked a lot of the connecting roads and nearby major cities such as Milano, bringing them up to the same standard as the Italia DLC to which it connects into, and reusing a lot of the all-new assets which were specifically built for Italia. So what does Italia DLC contain? Well, 11,500 kilometers of new roads to drive on, 19 new cities, lots of 3D assets such as Italian-style buildings and road signage. There are new regional industries as well and companies, such as the marble quarry down at Carrara, which I've personally been to in real life. There's also the steel plant down at Taranto, which is one of the largest in Europe. There are natural landmarks such as Mount Etna in Sicily and Vesuvius just outside of Napoli. There are toll booths, lots of toll booths, Italy's full of toll booths, and of course there's new achievements to unlock in Steam. Now if you don't have the Italia DLC, then what you're going to have is Torino, Milano, Verona and Venezia. They are the northernmost connecting parts of Italy. When you add the DLC, what this will add is Genova, Parma, Suzzara, Bologna, Livorno, Firenze, Ancona, Terni, Pescara, Roma, Cassino, Napoli, Bari, Taranto, Catanzaro, and then Villa San Giovanni, which then has a ferry crossing over into Messina, and then you've got Palermo and Catania in Sicily. There's also an additional ferry crossing which links Napoli straight over to Palermo. As well as the major highways in Italy, or A-roads as they are known, you'll also see an awful lot of interconnecting roads, such as this one south of Parma, which takes you through an awful lot of mountainous terrain. There's a lot of tunnels on this particular route. There are also some major junctions, such as this one outside of Firenze, and then down in Roma you'll see another serious amount of junctions. And also these roads that go down to cargo pickup points, you'll see a lot of these. For example, down in Sicily here, you see just a single road. This is a dirt track road that goes right down to the edge of a quarry. It's quite a drive to get down there. So there's lots and lots of detail just within the map itself. As you drive around the Italia world, you'll quickly realise that the quality of the mapping is once again of a very high standard. We saw this with the New Mexico DLC for ETS, which came out recently. There's detail everywhere you look. As you pull into the city, just look down the side roads, pay attention to the texturing on the buildings, have a look at the roofs, have a look at the balconies on the buildings. You'll see all kinds of little stuff that will make you smile. Now with all this wonderful detail, you might be asking yourself, well, hang on a minute, what's the frame rate going to be like? Are we going to start seeing, 30 FPS with all this detail going on? Well, when I drove around Italia, I went through some of the most detailed cities. Certainly some of the ports with all of the yachts are fantastically detailed, and I had buttery smooth 60 FPS. So the optimization work has very clearly been done. So to summarize, we've got 11,500 kilometers of roads, 19 cities. It's highly detailed and of a very high standard. What's the catch? Well, what's it going to cost? Price on Steam has been set to $17.99, £13.49 or €17.99. It's due to release around 5 PM CET on December the 5th, although that could change. As a side note, ProMods 2.25 is due to release in a few days, and they've told me that it will happily work with the Italia DLC, but it won't require it. However, you can expect the next major version of ProMods to require Italia. as they do like to use all of those juicy new assets that come with the official map DLCs. So is the Italia DLC worth it? Well, I think so. I like to support it, I like to support the game, and I think it's a great new addition to the Euro trucking world. That's it from me. Take care, guys. Happy trucking.